Hello there and welcome back to Chengi's World. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to Chengi's World. I am Chengi and you are my world. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's get this party started. Okie dokie. And for those of you who are coming back again to my channel, you know I love you, you know I do, you are my world. Okay, so thank you so much for your support during this year, and thank you for watching these videos and sharing them, and really just love you. So today's video is quite simple. It's something that I sort of said I would do because it's something that I've had a lot of guys sort of talk to me about, and I thought, right, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. And that is to do with our makeup. You know, girls, you know how I do. So I want to talk to you about the kind of makeup that you should wear on a date. Okay. No, I'm not doing a tutorial. I actually do less makeup. I wear more color, less makeup. In that I don't like too much product on my face. I take really, really good care of my skin. And that's really, really the key for me. The essence of good makeup is really taking good care of your skin. I use the skincare that I use is Arbonne. It is a Swiss brand of makeup, of skincare, and it is natural. And to be honest, it is the only skincare that I've ever used that doesn't react to my skin and just does what it says on the tin. I use the RE9 Arbonne skincare, and I'll just show it to you. Right, so this is Arbonne skincare. It comes in a gold bag, but I think you have to buy the bag separately. I used to be an Arbonne consultant, but I stopped because of the demands of everything else that I was doing, and it really wasn't a passion for me to sell it. But I fell in love with the skincare, and you know, it comes in a few formulas. So we have the cleanser, which is not on me, but it's like a pump because I leave it by my sink. And then there's the toner. It comes in a sort of spray thingy, and I just sort of spray my face. And then we have the serum. That's the Intensive Renewal Serum. Okay. And just a pump or two of this. And this is your breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the skin. I mean, this stuff is the bomb. This skincare is the only skincare that I know of that goes to the deepest layer of the skin and begins to sort of correct it. And then I use the day cream, the extra restorative cream. This is for the day. And then I use the night cream for the night. Then I use the eye cream, and I use that just on the corners. And I tell you what, ladies, then of course I use the primer, which I don't have with me. I was going to show you the makeup that I wear, but let's just talk skincare. When you take good care of your skin, you don't need to wear a lot of makeup. Now, sometimes I know men are not educated with their eyes, but there is nothing worse than thick makeup because it's covering up spots and it's covering up blemishes to the skin. Many of us are wearing way too much foundation, way too much coverage. It's way too much because our skin is in bad shape, and we're spending a heck of a lot of money on foundations, on powder, on the actual cosmetic, but we're not taking care of the real issue. And especially as you get older, your skincare becomes really important. My skin is really clear underneath my makeup. I really wear makeup mainly for camera because it just looks better. I wear foundation when I need to go out, but usually it's a tiny drop. Like I literally put a pump behind my hand and I put it on, and then I look like I've put loads on because I'm really just covering perfection because my skin underneath is in great shape. If you have issues with hyperpigmentation, certain parts of your skin is darker than others, especially if you're black. We tend to have that hyperpigmentation, or when you get a spot and you get that mark that doesn't leave. This skincare is literally going. I went to I went shopping the other day in the shopping mall, and I wanted to buy a MAC lipstick. I wanted a red lipstick, and the makeup artist was just like, what's the deal with the skincare? My skin is really, really in good shape, and maybe one day when I can be bothered, I will show you the way my skin looks without any foundation. But I actually prefer it without, but I'm just used to wearing it on camera, and I have, that's who I am. I was brought up to, you're not fully dressed and fully clothed unless you have your makeup on. So, you know, I won't present myself to the world without a little bit. But sometimes I will just wear concealer underneath my eyes and leave the house, and you wouldn't even know that I'm not wearing foundation. Sometimes I won't even know I'm not wearing foundation because my skin is so clear. And that's because I invest the chunk and the majority of my money into skincare. Now, this is not cheap. I think to buy the whole set, I think I must have spent about over £300, I think, for the whole lot. But that was the initial spend. It really is so it's so good. The skincare is so good. It's so potent. It just needs such a little bit. So things like my cleanser can last me for 3 months or so, and tone, you know, I can have, like, I've had my night cream now for almost 6 months. I've had it for a long time because you don't need a lot. I've had the creams, you have them for a long time because you need very little, because it's so concentrated, it's so pure, it's beautiful, it's Swiss, so you know that they do everything to perfection. It is luxurious, it's beautiful, and the effect on my skin, I can't use anything else. My skin feels so soft, it's like a baby's. I can't sing enough praises about this Arbonne RE9 range, but they have so many others in their range, but you would probably need to speak to a consultant. So what I will do is put a link for a consultant in the description box that you can speak to, that I completely trust, and will give you the best skincare recommendation for yourself. This is the advanced. It's really anti-aging. So if you're concerned about aging, obviously aging was not a concern of mine because I generally am blessed that I don't have aging concerns. I don't have wrinkles. My skin, I look much younger than I actually am. So aging was not a concern of mine, but definitely I loved the way that it smoothed out my skin, and the fact that I'm already sort of going ahead of the game. I probably won't need anti-aging for a while, but it's always good to get started early, and the benefits of it are just so good to the skin. And what I loved about this is I am not putting poison in my skin. There's so much stuff and gunk that we put in our skin, and usually what causes the blemishes and everything else, and also poisoning our skin using the wrong things. I also have other sort of Arbonne body products as well. So I do spoil myself. So I tend to sort of probably replace 1 or 2 items once every 2 months or so. And, that can be between £80 to £100. But I would rather do that than buy an expensive pair of shoes or an expensive handbag. It's just about priorities. Like if you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, there's no way I'm spending that much on skincare, chances are you spend that much on something else. And to be honest, I live in my skin. So I don't mess around with it. I live in it. So, and having great skin is important for what I do. I'm always in front of a camera. I'm always taking pictures. So it's important for me to have great skin. But I really believe that if you take good care of your skin, then you don't need so much product. You don't need so much makeup. And the problem is that we're out here, the way makeup has changed the landscape. When I started off doing makeup as a makeup artist 20 years ago or so, natural and really bringing out and accentuating your natural beauty was the reason we did makeup. But now makeup has gone to transformative. We're literally changing the way we look using makeup. It's almost like plastic surgery, but that you wash off at the end of the night. And I've had enough comments from men on my channel, friends, people that I know who've been like, look, this deception is becoming criminal, okay? I really feel that, for me, makeup is an expression of who I am. It's an expression of my personality. I use makeup and style to express myself because, believe it or not, when I'm in a social setting, I'm very quiet. I'm the sort of person who wants to walk into a room and sit in a corner and just people watch. I'm not an extrovert unless I'm in the mood to be extrovert. So I like the way that I look to announce who I am. And I like to try out new things and new lipsticks. And for me, it's art. My face is a canvas and I play with it. But I don't wear makeup with the intention of changing the way that I look so that I can make somebody think that I am what I'm not, right? Now, if they walk away with that impression, so be it. You know, at the end of the day, they will see me without my makeup at some point if there's somebody that I have a relationship with. And usually, as far as I'm concerned, I've not yet had anybody sort of scream or not want to see me again. But I wanted to really issue this warning to us girls that there's a lot that we can do, we can contour, we can do. But let us be wary as we go out into these streets, especially if we're looking to find true and lasting love, to be conscious to put on. If you look after your skin, you don't have to put on so much to cover and etc. Because you want to take off your makeup and not have the other person think, oh my God, is that another person underneath there? And usually it's the bad skin that we expose when we wash our faces that freaks somebody out, right? It's not the naturalness of our features. It's usually the bad skin. So if you're looking after your skin and taking good care of your skin and really taking that time to investigate and get the right skincare for yourself, then you're gonna need less makeup and you're gonna enjoy your face with less makeup. And whilst you will experiment with color and certain techniques, I just want to warn and just issue a warning and say, look, let's be natural, because there's no point in us going out there, especially around the Christmas season, going out there with our uber glamorous, over made up layers and layers of concealer, layers and layers of corrector, because we're trying to correct bad, you know, patchy skin. We've got corrector, we've got concealer, we've got foundation on top of foundation on top of, and then we've got highlighter, and then we've got, God, you know, oh my God, I watch some of these beauty bloggers and I think, oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible, because your before and after, they're like worlds apart, and they shouldn't be worlds apart. One should be the prettier version of yourself, the more fashionable version, the trendy version, but it still needs to look like yourself. And by the time the correctors go on, and there's orange and pink, and then we cover that up, and the amount of product that you need to cover up what you're covering up becomes so much, and you start to look like you're wearing a mask. And you know, look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I want to look like I'm wearing a mask? Do I want, if I was to take my makeup off right now, if something was to happen to me and I had to go to hospital and I had to strip me of my makeup, would this person still want to be with me? Because here's what happens, girls. This is what's happening. Some of you are getting ghosted, or men are going cold on you because what they signed up for and what they're getting is not the same thing. And men are very visual. They are very visual, and they fall in love with their eyes, and they stay in love because of their eyes. And if you are presenting night and day, and you expect that guy to keep coming back, you're setting yourself up. So unless you're in a relationship, an established relationship, you can go for it, because obviously he has seen you without your makeup and he's seen that naturalness already. And now when you put on lashes as big as mine, they're huge. And I'll put the details of the lady who supplies my lashes for me again in the description box. When you wear lashes like mine, it's okay, because he's already seen you natural and loved that look anyway. So if you're in a relationship, then that's good. You know, you can play around, you can go that extra mile because you want to switch it up and keep it fresh for your man. That's fine. But if you're out here on these streets, you're trying to meet somebody new, you're going out on a date, I advise you to tone it down. I would probably, if I was going on a date, I wouldn't wear these lips. I would probably wear a really sort of nudie lip gloss. Right now, all I'm wearing is an eyeliner, lashes. I've done my brows, a bit of blusher and lipstick, and a bit of foundation. I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. Now, if I remove this lipstick and put a really natural lip gloss, then I look more myself. And I wanted to go on a date and and be myself. I want him to see that, you know, and men are looking to see, okay, how much of that can I strip off and what would I get underneath, you know. So I just wanted to give you a warning and a bit of beauty advice to show you what I use skincare wise. Now when it comes to my makeup, I use 90% of it is Langa Cosmetics. I am I'm the face of Langa Cosmetics. I've done a few bits of it on my Instagram. And basically this makeup is flawless. It's mineral makeup. It again is natural makeup. It's not going to clog your pores. It's not going to toxify your body. It's natural. It's vegan makeup. And to be honest, I always look flawless. I mean, that's the face I'm wearing. This is the foundation I'm wearing. The blusher I'm wearing. You know, the eyeliner is I think it's a Boots one. But brows, it's all Langa makeup. And it's natural and it's so easy to put on. It's flawless makeup. It's beautiful. Especially when you got gray skin. I literally just dust it over the top of my skin and that's it. I get this beautiful finish and this beautiful sort of coverage. And so they will ship all over the world. It's a Zimbabwean brand by a dear friend of mine who was Miss Zimbabwe, a beautiful model, and had a modeling career, and her story is beautiful. But you can go on her website, but she will ship anywhere in the world. The prices are ridiculous for what you're getting. So, you know, everything I'm wearing is Langa. So again, you will see my face on the website, you know. So again, you know, check out that link, and I believe you can get a discount code from me that I will put in the description box, and you'll get a discount at the checkout. So all of these people are basically, I will give you the links. I don't sell these things, but I wanted to just give you a heads up as it's that time of year, and you can enjoy, you know, being pretty and going out on these dates and really showing your glow. I hope this was a helpful video. It was fun doing. It was nice and girly. Oh, I miss all that. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of you, and I'll see you on Instagram and Facebook and on my next video. Love you lots. Bye-bye now.